Hi again, welcome back to Mystify. And in my last video, we I think left it here. We created one data source, and that is for CloudWatch. And this is what it looked like in my last video. This was the interface. And now we'll talk about is what happens when we create that. So when we click explore here on the left side, we get the options to run some queries, and these queries are based on the metrics that we choose here. So first is to choose for which resource you would like to get the metrics for, that is EC2 machine. Choose the metrics name, so we'll choose CPU utilization. You can choose anything if it is available in the CloudWatch. So and this is let's say keep it average for now. And dimensions is instance ID, and I think we have two instance ID because one is for my test machine I created earlier, but this is for machine ending with 9E4. So what is this one? And I'll say the period should be 5 minutes. And now I'll I won't do anything other than run queries. So let's see if we get any metrics here on this Grafana portal, and it should look like what we see in CloudWatch. So we have got table, we have got graph as soon as we clicked run queries. So let's click one by one. Graph. So we see uh, something is going on, and CPU utilization in at 1720 it was this, and 1715 it was this, and it eventually getting decreased here. The utilization, it has come down to 0.616, and the maximum it went to 8.83. And this is the table. If I click here, you would land to this section again. So it is giving you a table representation of what we saw in the graphical representation. And you can also switch the uh, representation to any of the given options, like bars. If you like to have some charts like stuff, you can click bars. You would can also convert it to the points, stacked lines, stacked bars. So whatever you choose here, it would give you that particular kind of representation on the interface. So that is about explore thing. And next one is nothing but to create the dashboards. How we can create it, let's do it on this particular video. Create dashboard, add visualization, and we already have one data source. We'll pick that data source. Okay. And now what we'll do in the time series, let's keep it like this, and data source would be same. Region is AP South, metrics, metric search, and then we'll say run queries. But before that, we have just a second, let me do this. Okay, now again I'll choose. So whatever we saw in the explore section, we would like to have that representation all the time. We don't have to go and explore again and again. We should have that thing available for CPU utilization, EC2 machine. That should be visible on the front page when we come to Grafana. Okay, so I'll show you how it looks like. I'll keep this as is. I'll say instance ID, and I'll choose the same instance, and then I'll say again 300. That means 5 seconds. I'm sorry, 5 minutes. And then I'll do what? I won't do anything other than save dashboard. Now it's asking me. Okay, so it's asking me to title this dashboard. So I'll say my demo dashboard. Dashboard. Okay, let's keep it as this, like this. You can put this in the dashboard folder only. Save. All right. Now I'm sorry, let's go back to dashboards. So now I have this dashboard. If you see, I should have named the panel as well. I can do that. I can give some title here: CPU utilization uh, for Grafana machine, and again save dashboard. Back to dashboard. Now it says CPU utilization of Grafana machine. So I now have one visibility on the UI or the user interface where I see that if I go here in CPU utilization of the Grafana machine, I should just check this particular tile given on the dashboard. So if I click this, I can say view in CloudWatch console. If I let's see what it does. It has opened our CloudWatch, and let's see if it syncs in the same way. So it says at 12 I think it went high, and let me see here. So all right, so this is based on like the time difference what we have for Grafana and what we have in the CloudWatch. But definitely you can click view here and check and maximize and customize the settings. Like if you like to look for last 5 minutes, you can do that. There is nothing here. If 30 minutes, I say it is giving the CPU utilization for 30 minutes. So that really helps in order to, you know, resolve or in order to predict what is going to happen next. And we can also customize it to receive alerts and all, which we will cover in our next coming videos. But for this, you can have a more uh, dashboards created for this machine. Let's say if I, so my one demo dashboard is created. Now if I have to create another dashboard, that is nothing but to give me just a second, my demo dashboard. Okay, never mind, we'll come here, create a new dashboard. We'll say add visualization, do this again, and this time we can have some other queries enabled, not this one. So let's do this. You can have as many as whatever you have available on CloudWatch, you can get it here as well. And that gives you some sort of, uh, prediction of what's if your instance something's going to happen to your instance. So you can to maintain the high availability, you can always restore or fix it prior to the disaster. So I have done this new panel. Let me see. I will not choose civilization this time. I will choose let's say what memory if we have here. Okay, we don't have memory thing, but what we can do is we can say network in. Okay, and this I'll say network in panel for Grafana machine, and then save dashboard, new dashboard, new dashboard, and this is nothing but network in dash, and save. Now I have new dashboard. So in total I do have two dashboards. One is for CPU utilization and the one is for this one. So you can add as many as visualization in one dashboard as well. So if I have created another dashboard, but you can add this one. I can also move this to my dashboard folder. Let's do this. No, it's already in the dashboard. Let me see if I can move it. Or you can do this, you can delete this dashboard. Let me say delete, and I come here, I click edit, I say here, and add another dashboard within this, add another representation within this, another panel I would say actually within this dashboard. Okay, so we may have multiple, for just one machine we can configure multiple metrics here. All right, so we will talk about more in detail in my next video, and thank you so much for watching.